All right, everybody, it is time for the Studying Brew, episode 516. We're going to have a great one tonight. We're going to have Kona Catch Phrase. We're going to teach those test-taking techniques, plus all the regular shenanigans. Are you ready to get this thing going, Brando?
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, let's go. All righty. Yeah, just the vibes, huh?
I was grooving.
You're grooving? All right. Oh, man, I really got this thing all messed up.
How's everybody
doing today? Now that I got everything all situated, good to see all of you on this Monday. It almost feels like it's not Monday.
I was like, is it only Monday?
Why is it only Monday? It's Monday. Good grief. It was a busy day.
Very busy.
Yeah, it's the first week with the kids out of school. And, when you're a parent, you like delay all those things that you were going to want them to do and get done because, it's the last few weeks of school and it's a lot going on. And then you're like, as soon as school's out, it's it. We're doing all kinds of stuff like cleaning rooms and tearing down, the living room, vacuuming, do all that stuff you avoid for the last week of school. So that was today. That was me hanging shelves, getting the whip out and whipping the kids around. No, I'm just kidding.
I was handing him tools.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of that great stuff, all that fun stuff, all that great, exciting things you look forward to when you're in your 40s. Planting flowers and cleaning the house.
Yeah, our hedges look amazing.
Pulling the hedges. Yeah. Phenomenal. Anyways. But I was busy. I got a lot of stuff done for all you members. If you didn't notice, in your mailbox, you got some discounts for our merchandise. Go check that out. It's up until the 10th. I got some merch codes out there. Take advantage of all that. I'm going to be giving out some more stuff soon on the Studying Brew as well. I'll be running a little code here and there before, and then that way, a certain number of people can go get a free shirt if you're on. I'll be throwing that out. So we'll be doing that. So we're going to be doing a lot of things. I got some mixtapes going on. What is that? It's the Kona mixtape. Oh, it's a studying playlist of just selections that Brandy picked out from over the past, couple years. I made them available. They're out there. There's now a category on Patreon called mixtape. So check it out in that 22 or more. Click on that. There's nice little playlists of stuff that you need for each and every one of those exams. Some of them have them all mixed up together, or they're individual, like SIE mixtape or whatever. So check it out. There's great playlists. And if it's in that playlist, it's because Brandy thinks it's or knows it's very highly tested. And those topics and those sessions are really good. And they're available for everyone in those different tiers. So I should say everyone, but if you're at SIE and Sixer, you'll get those ones. If you're 26 and 63, you'll definitely get those ones. So there you go. But check it out anyway. So that's what's going on over there. Definitely happening. I know there was something else I was supposed to address.
I don't know. You want me to share the screen?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just get it going. My name is Andy. I run the background over here, running around with my head cut off. Brandy is your professor with her head well attached because she's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and her Series 7, which means that she's more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. And like I was talking about for our members, our online courses, they're available. Get on that, guys. I went over it with the members last night on Sunday and all the stuff that they have available. There's 1,000 hours worth of content and videos, breakdowns, and all that great stuff. And then this week is especially awesome for the SIEers. We'll get into that in a minute, but we are starting to re-record all of our course materials. We did that over the weekend. Brand new course material run-throughs. We're going to have all kinds of new small videos that we're going to have, small audios and podcast style kind of thing. Where, if you're on your way to the office, you can pop in that 20-minute podcast on about options or orders or whatever, or a small video or whatever. You'll have all that stuff, and then we're just going to reformat it so that way everything has a nice big video, but then you can break it down into little small ones to help it out because, times are changing from when we first started. Guys, we literally recorded all this stuff that we have up there on an iPad and Brandy's plug-in ear pod thingy that came with the iPad. And that was it. And tried to keep the room quiet. No good quality of anything, really. We didn't have anything. Mm-hmm. So, and I've kind of worked them over from the beginning because they were really, really rough. If you think they're rough now, they were really, really rough in the very beginning. And it wasn't even called KonaButterflyz then. Well, it wasn't called this program for sure.
Right.
And so like it's time. So we're gonna redo all that stuff, and we're gonna include all the members and those SIE sessions and all the different spontaneous recordings, and we're just gonna have you all show up, give your input and all that, and take part. Might as well, right?
Yep.
And so that's what we're gonna have for all the members, and then we'll have if you want to know how to sign up and how it all works, watch that orientation, scan the QR code, get in there, watch that, sign up with the online courses. We got study guides available for the SIE 6 and 63. SIE will be a new book coming out this summer. I'm not sure yet. Kona community, we got a message board. We on the Discord. It is free for everyone. It's 24/7 study hall. You can message Brandy direct or tag her. We got text reminders that go out to help you get on that studying tip. Guys, get that text Kona to that 833 there. It is free. Or if you want to call or text me, reach me at 866-439-5662 on all this stuff that you just heard. And we got that merch store, like I said. So check it out. If you're a member, go take advantage of that code. Brandy and I are really breaking it down. The $100 tier got a really big, nice discount. So go check it out. I want to say while supplies last, but it's limited time. So
Yes.
while the time, I don't know how they say that. I'll work on that. Anyways, all right. SIE live tomorrow. We got the SIE 7 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, Arizona, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. in the East Coast. When you put the dots on there, I always think like I just spit all over the screen. I'm like, wow, I really need to watch what I'm doing
I
here.
was gonna say that's a problem if it's. Never mind.
I'm like, well, no, my first thought is, man, I spit on the screen, but man, I have great accuracy. Look at that. I dotted each specific time. Man, I'm just a champ. You take the positive with the negative, you know what I mean? But anyways, SIE tomorrow, we are going over that. We are going to do the recording of new content. So tomorrow, so if you missed it on the weekend, we're going to do that tomorrow. We're going to record that.
Mhm.
And then exciting stuff is going to happen on Thursday with that as well. But we're gonna have Brandy's gonna record something, and I think it's in capital markets.
It is. It's the markets, I guess you can say.
And then we'll have live Q&A afterwards, so you can ask your questions like as always, because we're not going to take the whole hour doing it, but we'll just record a segment and then we'll do that. And then 26 series 26 class. We're going to do the 9 a.m. Hawaii, 12 p.m. Pacific, Arizona, Mountain, 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. in the East. And now you're just being funny. And then that is overseeing business practices.
Yes,
Did I get that right?
I think sales practices.
Okay, well, that's not how I put it over.
That's okay. I think that's the same difference.
As long as it's same and different at the same time, I feel great. All right, Series Sixers. We're ending the day with you guys. 1 p.m. in Hawaii, 4 p.m. Pacific, Arizona, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. in the East. And I know you told me earlier we are doing mutual funds versus variable annuities. There you go. MFers versus the VAers. That exciting topics. See who comes out. I've heard the MFers are really tough.
I think I'm gonna do this.
Oh, boy. Don't get us in trouble.
Mutual funds.
Mutual funders. Mutual funders, guys. Wow, some of you guys are just dirty. I'm just saying. Anyways, it's a family show. Real quick, we gotta before you do that. Real quick, we have a. I need to make sure that we get this out there. I risk confusion. I risk people asking me multiple times, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Thursday, there will be no KonaButterflyz live session or Studying Brew. We are not going to meet up on that day for live sessions and Studying Brew. We got to take a time out. Family day. We got some big things we got to celebrate with the family. And so we're going to take the time on that day. Why? Because we have to. I don't know. Because the kids require it. The moms, they require it. So we have to do it. We're just going to do it. And so we're going to get that out of the way. When your mother-in-law and your mom tell you need to do it on that day, then I guess you just do it, right? You just got to listen. So we're going to do it. But if you're a member, it's great to be a member because we're going to have the mixtape coming to you. We're going to do the SIE, the content recording that we did for everyone. tomorrow. Well, tomorrow we're going to record it. And even though I'm not going to technically put these out for consumption yet because I really want to work on them and they're going to be part of the content, tomorrow I will be putting that out as a rough draft. I will be putting in the live Q&A, and that will be available on Thursday for all the people who couldn't make it on Tuesday, just because so that way you don't feel left out and you get a little taste of what's coming in our new content. And more, it'll get refined a little bit more once I get my hands all over it. But tomorrow I'll give you a rough draft, and I'll leave it in its entirety for the whole recording. It will not be that for the content, but it will be a little bit more refined on it once it's out there. But we'll do that. And plus, I'm going to put together a nice studying playlist for all of you. That's why I call it the mixtape. If you're old, you remember these things, right? You sit there and you put together a nice playlist. You sit there and you think about what song goes after the next, right?
Yes.
Right? And then you hand it off.
Some people put a lot of thought in that.
I did a lot of those mixtapes.
I just said too many fast songs, put in a slow song.
No. You got to set a mood. You got to remember who you're talking, what you want to say in it. There's like a whole storyline that you're trying to build.
Until I was well into my 40s.
Can't tell you. Well, there's a lot of Andy's mixtapes out there.
Oh, wow. Is there a lot of them?
There's a few. It's good. Hey. Well, you were already taken in high school.
That was true. I was.
I had to settle for what was left over.
Ooh, I like that.
All right.
Nice recovery.
There you go. I know what I'm doing. All right. Anyway. Anyways, so we got that coming out to you. And so Brandy's going to put together some stuff with the SIE, the Series 6, 26, 65, and 63. Even though we don't meet with all of you like that on Thursday, we're going to anyway. And then later that night, I'm going to go ahead and put out a Studying Brew replay as well into your email box so that you don't miss out at your 10 o'clock either. So we'll have you covered all around. And like I said on Sunday, for all the members, I really need you guys and really want you to really check out all of the stuff that you are that you paid for. On Sunday, I really went over in detail. Make sure you get that evening espresso. I really went over like where to search things up and really look and take advantage of your Patreon membership and really see all this stuff. Guys, remember, you're a member of KonaButterflyz. It isn't just that simple content that people just, regurgitate out of someone else's book and then package it up and say it in the same way and read a book on tape and make you pay for it. No, we have content on there that's like we read deciphering questions and live questions where Brandy goes through a live quiz. She does those test taking techniques. There's so many test taking technique videos out there that's so amazing. And then there's all this content where Brandy breaks down orders like a million times. There's worksheets, there's tables, there's charts, there's all this stuff. It's insane. So if you don't look at the mixtape, at least go through that Patreon. Look at all the things that you have available. Look at Sunday's replay. I really go over where you can get all that and just take advantage of it. You'll have the time on that day to do that, and we're going to go ahead and have our time, and you're going to just discover Patreon and all the stuff that you're paying for. I know it's crazy. I mean, if you're paying for it, I want you to utilize it all because there's a lot of stuff on there that's insanely, I'm just going to say it's good.
I think it's amazing.
It's really good. There's nothing else out there like it. There's nothing like us out there. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing. So much so they copy us. They can't duplicate us.
Yeah.
They try.
I always tell people I can't even duplicate myself Tuesday to Thursday.
Nah, they really try. They really do try. And they repackage it and put their name on it, but it's us. But I'm telling you, I mean, facts are facts. There is so much stuff out there that they don't even know that we have. And if they did, they'd be like, whoa, that's crazy.
Right.
Because we are crazy. I'm telling you, nobody can keep up with this pace. It's insanity.
Not without a full staff.
Yeah. And then real quick, the merch, I just want to reiterate, make sure members go check out your discount code for being a member. We want to say thank you. So we give you guys nice and big discounts. Going forward, I'm going to keep doing this every month. Because I figured it out and I have it now. So I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep giving discounts and whatnot. And we're just going to just keep giving and giving what we can. And then as I get more stuff, because we're going to have eventually I'm going to have like cases for phones. I'm going to have like, laptop cases, whatnot, and iPad cases. Problem is I don't know what everybody has. So I have to make each one individually. So it's like, I don't know what the popular one that everybody has or model. So
and
that's where it gets tricky.
And a lot of this, guys, too, was that somebody once told us that KonaButterflyz is a lifestyle,
It is a lifestyle.
and so we were like, ooh, we should have merch.
It really is.
Celebrate that lifestyle.
Yeah, it really is a
Well,
lifestyle.
I know over here on this end of the screen, we live and breathe KonaButterflyz.
We really do. It's positive.
It
it's
is
fun,
positive.
and you learn something, and you get your licenses, and you
Yeah.
elevate, and it gets you a raise. What other thing do you do on 10 o'clock that's fun that gets you, eventually gets you a license and you get your raise, right?
Right.
Speaking of raises, guys, I know there's a lot of people out there making tough decisions. Put your money where it can get you more money.
Yes.
I mean, that's crazy, right?
What?
I mean,
Yes.
It's crazy. I know. There's like that fresh bottle of wine you want to try that's $50. I know there's like that meat, eating out at that hot Olive Garden. Get them garlic sticks for $70. All you can eat salad for the kids. You're over there eating your spaghetti and meatballs, right? I know. There's these things. I know that Tom Cruise looks great in his flight suit in Maverick.
Moon Maverick, yeah.
I know that Jurassic Park's coming out. I know all these things, right? They all cost way more than KonaButterflyz.
This is true.
And none of them will get you a license to get you a raise.
This is true.
None of them will.
How awesome that T-Rex looks, still not going to get you a license.
Shoot. We cost less than to fill up your tank.
That is true.
Put that in your gas tank. I'm just saying, well, unless you got electricity in your plug-in, but you're still paying somewhere. You're paying electricity somewhere, unless you got water or you're doing, I don't know, are you walking, bicycle?
That's still power.
I'm just saying, there's other things, but I'm just saying, put your money where you can get a raise, get yourself, and then we got all this stuff, and then we got your back.
Yes.
You can literally ask us questions all the time, 24/7. Thursday, we might be taking a day, but as you know, all members know this, and people have been with us.
Mm-hmm.
You get on that Discord and you ask a question. Brandy gets bored. She's going to answer it. Trust me, she's waiting for these questions to come in just so she does not have to interact with people and just say that she's on her Discord answering it. It's true.
Yeah, kind of.
It kind of is true. Brandy, can you go over? No, I'm busy over here.
I'm like this. I'm on Discord.
Yeah, that's her way out at a lot of stuff. Brandy, can you help cook? Yeah, I would love to, but there's Discord questions. Hey, Brandy, can you help us clean up the kitchen? Oh, I'd love to. Hey, can you help me with the kids? Oh, I'd love to. I'm just kidding. She's not that bad,
But I did make bomb pasta today.
All right, let's get this thing underway. We got Kona Catch Phrase. Let's do this thing. Thank you all. I know that was a lengthy intro and a lot, but we got a lot of things going on this Monday.
One thing that we forgot to mention, I posted it twice, the YouTube channel.
Oh.
We forget to mention.
Oh yeah, we got YouTube channel now. So
It's on there.
We're getting more and more stuff on there. We'll have more shorts. We'll have more videos on there.
Yep.
Join up and make sure that you get your friends to join and subscribe, because the more people we get subscribed, we're going to be even crazier. We're gonna blow away the competition, because eventually, if we get enough subscribers over there, I'm gonna move the content that you guys pay for over there for free for everyone, and just kill everyone. I mean, it's for free on YouTube with KonaButterflyz, and then if you need extra help, that's where you pay. Because if they monetize that YouTube.
Yeah.
If I get enough people to watch and enough people to do it, who knows? I'll have YouTube pay for it. You might have a commercial or two. That's how you change the game, right?
You know you're cool when you have commercials on your stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So let's do it.
Yes.
So let's move everything over, and let's get everything changed up so everybody's like, what the heck?
We're hiring the other 13-year-olds.
And then that way, Brandy's freed up to tutor you guys. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yes.
And all that other stuff, live sessions, all that great stuff. We'll have that paid still, but we'll do the content. Whatever. Gotta make it.
Gotta do.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yes.
we'll do that. All right, let's do the Kona Catch Phrase. Kona Catch Phrase is the game where we teach you those test-taking techniques you heard so much about, that your coworkers are talking about at the water cooler. As you guys reach for your masks, to go into the office, you're talking about this great stuff. I don't know what's going on anymore.
You just start laughing.
Yeah, whatever.
We're so out of it, guys.
I don't know what's going on in these offices. Whatever. Anyways, this is the game show that's sweeping the nation. You can play the at-home version, of course. How this works is I'm going to read the answers on the screen. Then Brandy is gonna be quiet. She's gonna put her pencil down, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna put in the chat what you think the connections are that are important in those answers, and then I'm gonna read the question, and you're gonna look for the same thing over there, and then Brandy's gonna say, okay, these were the keywords. So basically, what we're doing is we're showing you how to identify those keywords, letting you do it, and really testing you, and then matching it up with what Brandy has already set up. So, and then you'll see how you line up. It's just another way to do the test taking techniques, and just another way to learn how to read these questions.
Yep.
We had somebody not pass, and I bet you they wish they were doing these Kona connections and test taking techniques because they told me that.
Oh.
Yeah. So, just saying. They're like, it really does work when you read the answers. I just.
Yes, and guys, some people feel like, oh well, it's 10 o'clock.
Randy, this is within saying this is the thing I had. This is what they said. When I quiz and test by myself, I do the test taking techniques like you show me, and I score like 90%. And then I went and took the exam, and I didn't pass because I didn't do any of that. I just started reading the questions.
Why?
That's what I said.
No, guys. That's why we practice the way we practice. So
I mean, I didn't say, I was like, why would you do something different than you? Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
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 I was like, were you high? No, I didn't say that. I was like, what's going on?
No. But though sometimes people feel like I'll get some people who go, oh, but you guys just do like that free thing over there, right? And then I'll get other people who like actually watch this on the replay because they're, sleeping right now. And they're like, oh my gosh, this thing is the most invaluable thing ever.
Yeah. Or they do the test taking techniques from the live sessions and they put it together.
Yes, guys.
Practice
makes
and then do in the real game. You practice what you're going to do in the real game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I had another great analogy about it, but I'll get to that another time. Let's do this.
Yeah.
All right. D, not permitted in any form. C, permitted as long as the receipt of the compensation and the amount of the compensation are disclosed in the blog. Permitted as long as the round of golf is less than $100. A, permitted as long as this is not a regular occurrence and the representative receives prior written approval from his principal. So I'm guessing this is like some incentives that in company was like, hey, treating the office to a round of golf.
Could be.
Here's some bagels. Here's a trip. And we're trying to decide if they're allowed to do any of these things. I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all gifts, compensation of some sort, right?
Wait, where do I see gift? I don't see gift.
Oh, no. They're just making the assumption.
Ooh,
just like I am.
Ooh, look at that.
Gifts. That's where I'm with them.
Notice how I kind of put it off to the side.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I also got this is different.
Written approval. Yeah, and we also got written approval up there.
Okay, I like it.
And a principal.
I like it.
ABC is permitted.
Yes.
And D was not. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the connection.
Okay. All
right, let's go.
Okay. All
right, we have enough?
Yeah.
All right. You're the boss.
Yeah.
A registered representative approaches you with a marketing idea. His friend operates a blog on investments.
Sorry.
I don't know who says that either. The registered representative wants to offer his friend a free round of golf if he would write a blog about a stock which the representative is trying to promote. Your response as a principal to his proposal is... Who operates a blog? Is it like operating a forklift?
Oh, I was like, who are you? What?
Yeah, a lot of D, a lot of answering, blog.
Yes. It's not so much
stock promote
the blog, but I will say it is, I guess, the blog, right? It is the offer. And then we have, I see CC promote. Ooh, I got offer and promote. Okay. Offer.
Miriam, Justin would like you to chat to everyone.
All right, guys. And then so check this out.
Promote. D.
So we got enough. So I know that D is different. I know this. I saw that. I saw that D is different. But guys, we're allowed There's been so many quiz questions that we've seen this. We're allowed to do indirect compensation. That's what this is. Indirect comp to write a nice blog as long as one, there's a receipt to show that that actually happened. But more importantly, that the compensation is disclosed in the blog. I got paid to write this article. I played a round of golf with this registered rep guy in order for me to write this blog. And guys, that is the answer.
Yeah.
So we can do that. We could totally do that. Guys, you don't think that that happens everywhere in every industry?
Yeah, I would do it. I would say like this. Hey, Justin wanted me to promote Everflow. I don't know what that is. We'll just say it's brand of toilet. I don't know why Justin's promoting toilets, but I'm just doing this for sake of fun.
And the fact that it's called Everflow.
Yeah. Hey, it's a great toilet. Whether that or prostrate medicine, but I wasn't going to go there. But anyways, you know, he has this thing. He wanted me to promote the stock in his new company, and he was so nice to give me a case of beer and a round of golf.
There you go.
And it was awesome. We talked about it. Check it out.
Hey, marketing.
Everflow.
Hey, marketing guy. Can you please write this blog?
Everyone flows with Everflow. All right, let's go to the next one.
I'm just gonna
It's late at night. We gotta make you laugh. Are never deductible from the donor's state taxable income. C, are always deductible from the donor's federal taxable income. B, have no annual limits. A, are permitted for all individuals regardless of income. Permitted for all individuals regardless of income.
We need Jeopardy music.
Bum, 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 bum. All right, always, never, Mona. C and D are opposites. Yeah, a lot of people are queuing into the.
They're actually not opposites, guys.
No, they're not. They're two different distinctions: a state and a federal. C and D are not opposites. Yeah, is that what you're saying? 529B. No, that's what I get.
No.
Oh, no limits.
Yes. Oh, no limits. Yeah, that's true. No.
No annual permitted, regardless of income.
But look at this, guys.
Never deductible, always.
It's not just no limits; it's no annual limits.
Yeah, no annual limits. That's important.
And I like this regardless of income thing.
So we're looking at some sort of contribution and a tax deduction. That's what I'm guessing.
Ready?
All right, let's go. Taxes. Now, contributions to a 529 college savings plan. Whoever said 529 was on it.
Yes. That was
I don't know what they're on it, but they got it. Contributions to a 529. All right. I think we just go right into it.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. All right, guys. So
I think the keywords in this are pretty obvious. 529, contributions.
Right. So the one thing that, C and D, Mona, we talked about that. Well, we mentioned it, right? Only, never, always. I guess I should put on there the must, right? Usually not true. Usually not true, right? But that's not what we're talking about, right? So have no annual limits or are permitted for all individuals regardless of income. Well, the answer, guys, is that's the most basic answer. Because whereas we always kind of talk about them having no limits, the reality is that they have very high limits compared to the Coverdales.
Right.
So it's very high, and it's not an annual amount. Like I know in my broker dealer, we have a 529 plan that you could put in 300,000. It's not an annual limit. It's just how much total you can put in. 300,000.
Always and forever.
Yes. Ooh, look at that.
Each moment with you seems like a dream to me. Something like that. Hey, do you know they ran a study that said that something like it was some crazy number, like 65% of the people that had that song in their wedding got divorced. Another case of Mona. Anyways. Let's go.
Always not true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look it up. I know you Google it. I know it was some crazy thing that someone did.
That is hilarious.
Study. You know how those colleges waste money on studies like that?
Do they though?
They kind of do. They have to write their dissertations.
They have to, not everybody can solve the world's problems. So they have to dissertate something. And I don't even know if I don't even know if I just made up that word.
Renee just verified for me. Thank you.
Dissertate.
Mutual fund is D, C, corporate bond, B, common stock, A, preferred stock. She's trying not to Google. All right. Stock is obvious, right? Bond is the only one that I see different. Fund, a mutual fund. Stock fund, mutual preferred. There's definitely an MFer in there. Which of the following investments would not pay a dividend?
Oh my goodness.
It would be great if that's an MFer. They don't pay. Oh boy, it's too much.
Oh my gosh, guys, we're losing it over here.
Right.
A. Okay, but
which of the following investments would not pay a dividend? A.
Are you talking about pay a dividend or the letter A?
Yeah. I don't know. I think she was. I think Marita was going with A, preferred stock.
Yes.
Dividend.
Okay. I mean, dividend is a key word.
Right.
Guys.
Obviously, right.
Joanna's right. Not
pay.
Right. We're talking about what's not paying a dividend.
So what doesn't pay a dividend?
Boom, 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 boom.
It can only be one, like Highlander, and that is a corporate bond. It does not pay a dividend.
Guys, bonds pay interest.
That's right. Mutual funds even pay a dividend.
Yeah, they do. Why? Because you actually invest in common stock when you buy that mutual fund.
That's right. And then they'll let you know at tax time.
Yes.
That's how you really know.
That's right.
But corporate bonds, no, because you're loaning your money.
Yeah. So that's exactly.
It's a loan. Yeah. A bond is a loan. Why would you get paid dividends? They're paying you back.
Yeah. Bonds are loans, right? Bonds are loans. They're debt. And what's associated with debt? Interest. Ownership is associated with dividends.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom.
Yeah. Right. So that, yeah. So always put that together. Bond, loan, all that good stuff.
Yep.
Bonds equals loans equals debt.
Yep.
All right. Oh, well, there's so much to tell here from this. So I think we'll just have to go right to the question, Brandy. D, $25, C, $22, B, 20, A, 24. I don't know what any of that would be a keyword. So let's reveal the question.
And the reason why I did that is because sometimes, guys, there is nothing that stands out.
There is nothing.
And that's okay.
Well, 25 is an odd number. That's about all I got. Roberta writes a call option on Lincoln Logistics stock, whose current market price is $20. The option is LLOG, log.
Log.
Maybe this is a toilet company. I don't know. November 22nd call at 2. If market price is $25, when the option is exercised, what is Roberta's break-even point? Roberta writes a call option on Lincoln Logistics stock, whose current market price is $20.
Oh, Joanna.
All right.
She is fire. That is perfect.
Ooh.
The only thing that mattered.
So for all the people not seeing the chat is call up equals greater than trust the arrows.
All we got to do is call up. That is trust the arrows, because guys, especially if you have seen us break this down before, what we do is we call up. We draw our arrow up. When we up, we add. When we go up, we add, right? So that is going to be strike plus premium. The only thing we needed to know, guys, is the 3 things that I circled. The only thing we needed to know, the 20, the 25, who wrote it, who sold it, none of that matters. It's just.
Is it November 22 call or is it November 22nd call at 2?
Ooh, good question.
See, I know that will throw everyone off because it threw me off.
So the 22 is the strike.
And they do that on purpose, don't they?
Kinda. This is the strike, so we're going to put our 22 there. But it expires on the 3rd Friday of the month of November. Just the expiration. It's always the 3rd Friday of the month. So November, it could be the 22nd. I don't know, but that's not what that means. Just
Okay.
3rd Friday.
So it would have been 22.
22 plus 2 equals 24.
There you go.
That is, guys, that's how simple options could be for you.
And if it isn't, go check out those options worksheets over there on Patreon. It is awesome. Look up the worksheets and tables. It is great. Some of the members in the chat or in the video, they're shaking their head yes, because it helps them with their options. So check it out. Fill out those worksheets. The answer key is there. All right, let's go.
Last one.
All right, D, you must hold Reg D securities for over 2 years before you can sell them. C, Reg D transactions are illegal. B, can be issued to unlimited amount of accredited investors. A, Reg D transactions are not private placements. Well, for me, I know Reg D is always private.
Dude.
That's what I always say. And you should too.
You should too. Dude, seriously.
The easy way to remember it.
Reg D.
Right? Reg D is a key word, right?
Yes. Reg D, definitely. Boom. 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 This is the only one different. This has a number. Okay, cool.
2 years.
Cool. Must be a not situation. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like that. Look at that. You guys ready?
Which of the following was true of securities registration under Regulation D?
So it's not a not, but it's still one of those ones where you have to single something out. Does that make sense?
Right, because Reg D transactions are not private placements. That we know is wrong, right?
Right.
We know that Reg D transactions are it's not true that they're illegal. They are legal. Right?
That's how you know that this is going to be probably a true answer.
Correct. So
2 things were wrong.
Right. So they're too blatantly false, right? Now the question is, if like you're going at it, you're like, okay, you must hold Regulation D securities over 2 years before you can sell them. And now you're in your head going, a must, and it's 2 years. And now you're getting caught up on the 2 and the must, right? Okay, so let's go to C, or I'll go to B. Can be issued to an unlimited amount of accredited investors. Now that sounds more plausible.
Because you go with the one that's different, and this one has a must. Because guys, we know that restricted shares, that's a 6 month. You're grounded for 6 months. You're not grounded for 2 years. You're only grounded for 6 months.
2 years did not seem plausible.
That's too long.
And it had a must. But for me, if I was doing this and I don't remember anything that you said, that's how I would approach it. I'd be like, B sounds plausible.
Right. I agree.
D just had too many red flags in it for me. It had a must, and it had this 2 year thing, which sounds not right.
Right.
I don't remember 2 years in any of my studying.
And
that's what I would have done.
See?
And that's test taking techniques.
That is process of elimination, guys. One of the most underrated technique on the planet.
And what was the biggest thing? Reg D is always
private. Keep your Reg D private, bro.
Right. So if you didn't know that, now you know. And remembering things, even if it is, look, no one knows what's in your brain and nobody knows what's in your notes except you.
This is very true.
And if you got a dirty brain and you got ways to remember things, only you know that that's funny and it makes you laugh, but you don't forget, write it down.
Yep.
Why not?
Why
it's
not?
your brain.
Man,
you remember it.
Before we had KonaButterflyz the way we had it, man, I have heard some stuff.
Yeah.
I cannot share.
No, we cannot. It's a family show.
Yes.
But I'm just saying is that, however way you remember it, that's your way to remember it. Make it so you can, and then move on.
That's right.
That's it.
That's it.
Because then you can get a question you might not have had before, but you remember a couple things about it.
You remember your Reg D is private.
That's a connection.
And you're grounded for 6 months.
That's right. All right, everybody. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys had fun too. Or at least I think you did. I like to fool myself.
We had fun.
Yeah, I had fun. Thank you for watching our fun. I don't know what you guys were doing, but I hope you guys were learning. I hope you guys got some things done. But I want you to do is go open a quiz, go try out some stuff, play the at home version, go cover up the questions and go look for your own keywords, and then just go with your gut.
Yes.
Go with it.
Go with it.
You know the content, make it happen. Just
Right.
make the connections.
Yes.
That's it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back tomorrow night for Test Taking Techniques Tuesday. We're going to have a great time. But none of that can happen if you don't stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a good night.
Guys, thank you so much for being on. We super appreciate you guys. Don't forget the quiz before you go to sleep tonight, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening, guys.
Have a good one.